The skills you're gonna learn over the next couple weeks, it's gonna take you so far past picking up girls. It's about becoming who you've always wanted to be and being that person for the rest of your life. Guys, what's up? We're about to jump into an immersion coaching program. So I run these things called boot camps that typically run for a weekend, 4 days usually, or I run these things called immersions that are typically longer, usually a week, 2 weeks, really intensive programs. And I'm really excited because we're about to jump into an immersion. Just flew back from LA yesterday. I'm on 3 hours of sleep, 2 nights in a row. I didn't even sleep really both nights. And we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna be going to the best parties. We're gonna be meeting the hottest women. And we're gonna be having an amazing experience for the next couple weeks here in Toronto, just meeting girls, making friends, connecting with people, and getting awesome results. Getting intimate, having fun, networking, and adventures. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a thumbs up and to leave a comment down below where you think I should run my next immersion coaching program. Over the next 17 days, I'm gonna be teaching you guys the mindsets, the belief systems, the habits, the behaviors for you to become a much higher version of yourself, a more powerful, authoritative version of yourself. A man who just gets what he wants when he wants it. Does that kind of make sense as well? Like, how nice would it be to, wake up one day and be like, it's, Friday, I've had a great week. I want to go meet a beautiful woman and have a great night with her. Further than that, you guys are gonna get exceptional results with women. You're gonna become an extremely attractive version of yourself, socially, emotionally, physically as well. It's gonna be really cool. Love it, guys. Your life's transformed.
To go out and cold approach is like a paradigm shift, because like the amount of like networking and like just status you get from being able to go out and meet people every day can literally change your life. Like before pickup, I was like, had a small group of friends, didn't really go out much, like to basically stay in my basement and play video games. But now I like to go out, go to parties, meet a bunch of chicks. Like, it's basically living like a king. It's like everyone can do it now. You just gotta learn the skill. It's crazy. I've taken a boot camp with Justin in October of last year, and it was fucking phenomenal. I literally changed the course of my life.
Absolutely. If somebody has had a low skill level when it comes to games such as I did, I mean, definitely this is something you should really look at. I felt considering the price of this program and the length, it's a very, very good deal. In many cases, you can even say it's a steal. Justin's advice, I think it's invaluable for getting to know Toronto and like improving your overall self to be more social and with everyone in life in general.
You pick up at all so far?
No, I've been stuck in my head.
Any cold approaches?
I have, but like didn't get anywhere.
0 results. How many would you say you've done?
Around 10.
10 cold approaches.
Yeah.
And what are you looking to get from this program?
From this, I just want someone to push me in the direction of being great, and to keep growing as a person.
What is communication? Communication, do you guys remember that or not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Communication is message, deliver message, message received, message decoded, understood, delivered back. That's the scientific definition of communication. For you to scientifically communicate to someone through your body language, your voice, your facial expressions, through you communicating, verbally and non-verbally with a woman, she needs to give you feedback. Does that make sense? What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna jump into an exercise just to get feedback from people, women, men, anybody. And once you realize your feedback is really good, then you can actually start approaching women. Then you can start networking with people. Then you can start making friends. Because once your feedback is good, your communications are on point, therefore your logical game is on point. Sound cool? So yes, when you speak to people, you don't want to be speaking upwards. You don't want to be like, hey. You want to be speaking downwards. Hi, hey, how are you? Make sense? Yeah. Cool? Because then people are more receptive to you. You're speaking from a place of authority. Right? We're teaching you how to be a man speaking from a place of authority.
Like I said, if you like work with Justin, you're gonna become a completely different person from the person you are right now. Just getting around his energy, his vibe, the way he goes out through life, the way he meets people, it's really nothing. It's like nothing you've ever experienced before. I can almost guarantee you that. If you were to try to put a like monetary value on this, this can literally change your life. So that's something that's relative to the person themselves, but like easily like 100,000, like 100K, because this will like change your life. This isn't something that just is something you do and then you just like forget about. This is something that if you take action on and execute on, will completely change your life. And I don't know what that's worth to some people, but like that's easily like worth 100K for any type of person.
I want you to take a deep breath into your gut, into your diaphragm. Hold your gut, hold your breath. I want you to say hi. Hi. We're gonna go one at a time. Depending on the woman, I'll change my communication. So if I see she's like a cute light skin, I'll be like, damn girl, what's up? What's your name? Right? Then when I meet like these like porn stars or whatever, and they're all like, hey boo, what's your name? I'll be like, damn girl, who you? What's up? You want to come drink some vodka? Do you understand the difference? Can you see how by building this foundation, we're gonna get crazy results? Can you see this? Proud of all you guys. Good stuff. You guys are doing really well. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Work on the voice.
Sure.
You need to approach more girls, okay? But besides that, you guys are all doing really well. Really well. Keep it up. Congrats on that first approach, by the way. It's fucking sick.
I know.
Okay, guys. See you tomorrow. Everyone attentive? So, concept called looks maxing. Understand this, right? A lot of guys think you can't get results if, you don't look good, right? Is that true? Not necessarily. Because I used to have like Justin Bieber hair like this, and like, I've had like a weird long Indian beard. Like look at some of my old videos. I've had videos where like, I'm like long hair down here. I literally look like Jesus. And like, I wouldn't say I was like at the best of my looks. You know what I'm saying? I look way better now. Funny enough, I was probably pulling easier then, okay? It is your game, it is your vibe, that matters. That being said, you do not want to fight an uphill battle. When you look good, when you smell good, you feel good, you feel more self-confident, you're more sure of yourself. Does this make sense? You are more sure of yourself. That's why fashion, grooming, style, all this is really important. Because imagine this, right? If you look a certain type of way, the women are gonna stereotype you. Do I come off like the typical Indian man? It's like, you wanna break the stereotype. So if a girl look at you know, you're ginger, kind of big, you know what I mean? You're gonna wanna break that stereotype of like what she would have experienced in the past or any other experiences from television, media, social conditioning. Does it make sense? So you're gonna wanna break the stereotype, okay? So you have to have like a better personality. Like whatever the stereotype for that guy is, you wanna have a different personality, if that makes sense. So that way you break the stereotype. So I'm a brown dude, I've got earrings, nose piercing, I dress well. Does this make sense? I speak articulately, okay? Well-traveled, well-educated, very experienced. Make sense?
Yeah.
So you're a brown dude. You're gonna want to break the stereotype. Because right now, you look like a typical Western brown dude. Does this make sense? But there's so many different things you could do to change this. So it really comes down to what kind of women do you want. So today we're gonna work on your fashion. So we just did a really intensive fashion session. Honestly, fashion is so underrated. It's so adaptable, it's always changing, it's so versatile. And I find, when students improve their fashion from the program, we audit their fashion, we help them work better, then we help them feel better. Oh man, the results come. And it's such a beautiful thing to see in such a short amount of time. These guys getting such incredible results, getting intimate, networking, making friends, building connections, really understanding who they are. And then, what's funny, because we market it as like picking up girls, but it's so much more than that, man. Dude, the amount of girls messaging me on Instagram right now is absolutely insane. is absolutely like mind-blowing. Me and my assistant spent the afternoon messaging hundreds of girls on Instagram. And so we're gonna throw a massive party this weekend. I always love teaching the students on program how to throw parties. It's essential, and it's one of the biggest, things to allow you to network with people, make friends, and meet incredible people. I actually met my ex-girlfriend. Right now, I consider the love of my life from an awesome party I threw with one of my millionaire buddies. It's really important to continually, throw parties, network, meet people. Actually doing these live coaching programs is we dig really deep into introspection, into inner child meditation, into understanding oneself, and digging deep into who you truly are inside. And what that allows our students to do is really understand who they are and connect with who they used to be when they felt happy, when they felt fulfilled, when they felt lots of love in their life. And what happens, you're gonna see it, it's crazy. They're gonna start sharing this love with everybody, all the time, everywhere they go. And it's one of the most beautiful things you'd ever experience. They're gonna start sharing this love with everybody, and their lives will change, their relationships will change, their relationships with their family will change, their friendships will change, their experiences will change, they'll start making more money, their career will get better, everything just becomes so much better, and their lives will be happy for a long time coming, because once again, they remembered their value and they remembered to love themselves and share with other people. What would happen? I want you to imagine your lives right now. Imagine your life. Imagine a time in your life where you felt self-love. Maybe you're a little kid, maybe you're a young little boy, and you felt super happy. You felt super fulfilled. You felt incredible amounts of self-love. Remember that time right now.
I think anyone should take this if they're willing and are interested in changing their life and are interested in just having that person pushing them and having that person to guide them and actually laying out a plan, showing them a clear way on how to get to where you want to get. With girls, your social life, your business life, I definitely got way more than what I paid for.
Basically, they don't speak English that very well.
Where are they from?
Mexico.
Okay.
So and basically I didn't have that much knowledge of Mexican culture, but at one point, even though her friends like me, at one point they said, go on Ali, she's yours.
What? Dude, that's crazy. That's insane. It's interesting that they're like, she's yours. That means they like you too, and they're encouraging that you go for her.
Yeah.
And the girl's feeling nervous because she doesn't want to feel judged for these friends.
Exactly.
Does that make sense? You went on a date yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
How? So you didn't close her?
No, and she's pulling it.
Awesome. Good stuff.
Value, easily 5 digits, $20,000. Yeah, it's just so valuable. And even you saying someone that's an entrepreneur and making $100,000, I reckon it's impossible if you don't have social skills, straight up, unless you're someone sitting behind a computer and doing all that stuff.
Does anyone still have approach anxiety? Is anyone here still struggling to approach girls? No. Not really, no. Just you. Understand? So let's get to the next level. Okay? On day one, was everyone struggling a little bit to approach girls? Kinda. Even I was a little bit. Okay? Now we're good. Okay? You need to build more momentum. You'll have trouble when you're not building enough momentum. That's the only time you'll have trouble. You understand? So you need to warm up again and again. Every time you're in a new environment. That's why the 30-second game and the 4-person communication go hand in hand, doing it in all kinds of environments. You want to balance environment. Continue warming up. Continue being social. Does this make sense? Awesome. The windows of opportunity are constantly closing. And if you don't get in there, make your move. Whether it's just an approach or just saying hi or a pull or just giving value to her or hooking her in. If you don't make the window of opportunity, you're gonna lose her and you're gonna lose that option of cool interaction. The networking is completely invaluable in these programs. The networking is super invaluable because you never know who you meet. You know what I'm saying? I find a lot of people come to these programs and end up just doing a business deal with someone, and they'll make a bunch of money from it or something. A lot of people come to these programs, run their own businesses, or into entrepreneurship and that kind of thing. It's really funny how this stuff works. I want you to focus on being social, networking with everyone. I want you to think about social circle. Think about penetrating my social circle and how you can, leave a good note in building personal relationships with the people from my social circle. If it's not in person, it's over social media. You will never convince a woman to like you over text. You'll never convince a woman to, be into you over text message. You can't logically, verbally, over a text message, communicate to a woman like me. Why? Do you guys know why? Why? How important is your words in an interaction? 7%. So your actual words are only 7% of the interaction. So your body language, your voice, your expression, that's what will convince the girl to like you.
Because I've grown so much in the 2 weeks, I just want to keep it going. It's almost like an addiction. I can literally feel like an addiction for me to I just want to learn more and keep pushing my limits just to see how far I can go. First number that jumps to my head is 50 grand. Even though it's a lot of money, but it's you might not I didn't realize how much value it actually was worth until I'm here. And now that I'm at the end of it, I'm I can just see everything that it can be applied to. I'm this is invaluable, really. It lasts a lifetime. It's not yeah, do this for a while.
Do you think this would turn a lot of girls off? Maybe. But what it actually does is it shows the women you're on your purpose, and it filters out women you want to get along. Get them on Facebook. Build up a social media profile on Facebook, Instagram, build a strong Snapchat, get girls on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and then you can funnel them towards your parties or events, dates, whatever you want. So today we're doing infield breakdowns with students where we actually take them out infield, film them, mic them up, and have them actually doing cold approach and meet people, being social. And what we will do is break it down tomorrow seminar style, where we're actually breaking down their little behavioral cues, helping them fix their voice, their body language, going through all these kind of exercises to help them, kind of tweak their behaviors to become who they're meant to be. Your game's tight, dude. You're good. You should try to still invite her out to parties, even if she has a boyfriend. Yeah. Why not? Because it doesn't hurt to have female friends who can wing you with girls. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And then she might cheat on her boyfriend. Is this program worth what you spend on it?
No, it's worth probably 10 times more. I would say you could probably market this for 15 grand each. Literally. Per person, yeah.
It's crazy because I had this one student, Nathaniel, and when Nathaniel first got in contact with me, he was very much so in his own way. He wasn't the kind of guy who was getting the greatest results. And he actually ended up signing up for a boot camp and then later on an immersion program. And on our most recent immersion program, Nathaniel was getting absolute mind-boggling results where, once he's getting in his own way, and we start tweaking little things, he is just getting literally expert level results, meeting some of the most brilliant people you'd ever meet, understanding how to level up his career, understanding how to level up his personality, improving his fashion, improving his articulation, improving every area of his life, especially any area of his life that deals with social skills, meeting people, and networking.
I will promise you one thing that if you do take this boot camp, it is going to be one of the eye-changing, really life-changing experience for you guys. This is a really awesome, nice dude. More than that, you'll make a really awesome, nice friend. It's totally worth it. So do his boot camp, guys.
It doesn't cost too much, but you will get 1,000 times more out of it. Just do for it, go for it.
So some of these guys will have social anxiety. Maybe they've never had a girlfriend. Maybe they've never really gotten any types of results. Or maybe they've already had some types of results, but not the results they exactly want to have. So what they'll do is they'll contact me, they'll sign up for one of our coaching programs, and they'll jump straight into action taking. They'll go from never meeting people, never pushing their comfort zone, never being who they're truly meant to be, to immediately acting in accordance and in alignment to who they've always wanted to be. And it's crazy to see how, you know, a short program that could be just a few days or sometimes a couple weeks is one of our longer immersion programs. How these guys will actually go on to, you know, get incredible results in such a short amount of time. What I find oftentimes is students will get more results in a 4-day program than they would in the past year or two of their life. And it's crazy to see the growth and results and change and impact they can have in that short amount of time.
It was a pretty good boot camp. And I would honestly recommend anyone, like, you know, to go out and engage with these guys or go as their students and try to change themselves for the better.
Davey, you're telling me you met this girl. You met her.
100%.
You cold approached her?
Yeah.
You got her to DM you on Instagram.
Yeah, she didn't DM me, but like, yeah, I called her.
You guys talking on Instagram?
Nah, I call her.
You call her?
Yeah, I remember.
I'm not going out the same person I came in. Like, I came in scared. Like, my first day, like, my knees were fucking shaking to like talk to girls. Now I can just go up and like approach any fucking girl and I'll be like, yeah, Instagram closure. Fuck, dude, this guy's a fucking legend.